There's that. And we'll put that up top. Let me... Yeah, I know, Kane. It's a pretty easy answer, but we're gonna edit a video today talking about it. Because I may or may not have ranted for like 17 minutes, and I figured that's gonna be the best way to do this since I needed a video for Wednesday. Evil man? How am I an evil man, Healy? Let me... But I'm obsessed. I mean, I am. Definitely am, Cinema, yep. Can you hype YouTube videos? What do you mean hype YouTube videos? Dono walling me? Healy, how am I dono walling you? Just because I haven't opened up Discord yet. Which I'm assuming you responded to a message earlier. Oh, can you hype YouTube live videos? That I don't think you can do. I don't think you can. Alright, there we go. We got everything set up. Now, let's do the start. Alright, let me pull up my DMs real quick. Yeah. Make sure. Alright. I want to put your personal account. Ooh, okay, I need to... Healy's going to make me actually work on my YouTube calendar. Like, actually update it. Hola, Javier. How we doing? Why should TL fans be excited about Jose Dioto? Because he could be a good pairing for Quid. Alright, LCS, 10 teams. Alright, let's make a YouTube video, folks. Oh shit, I forgot I got a plug in my PC. Hold up. That's fine. Let's go content recordings. Bang. While that audio loads up, let me plug in real quick. Let me plug in. By plug in, I mean run a long ass Ethernet cable from my office to the modem. Oh. This is first in the LCS 100 grams. So not very good. I mean, Jose Dioto could be good. We'll see. He's on the best roster you could possibly ask for. I think Dokla picks up a team. I mean, I would say I think Dokla is not going to be teamless by the time spring comes around, but we will see. All right, let's edit this video and talk about all things League of Legos here. First, those. All right, you guys get to see the live process for those of you that have never seen it before. Oh, we need that volume way the fuck up. Buy back both Golden Guardians and Evil Geniuses LCS spots, reducing the league to only 8 teams. I know there were some people that honestly were a little bit happy. The fact that talent would consolidate down to 8 a little bit happy. The fact that talent would consolidate down to 8 teams would potentially make us better. Sadigas Photon, was that reported by Sheep? I didn't see that. Let me just... Oh, we need... It's LCS Eevee. So Jed... No, there's not a single thing reported about FBI and Ayla. On the international stage, and while technically that did happen, we did make it out of Swiss stage in 2023 and 2024. I'm not willing to say that's because of that at all, because at the end of the day, we got out both teams by not having to beat an Eastern team. So I don't think the point that was being made by the community at that time was fair. And I think it's time to bring back a universal push to get back to 10 teams in this league. I know there's a lot of parts to this, and we're going to cover all of them in this video because I want to be full and transparent with everything, but I think it's in the best interest of North American League of Legends if we do get back to 10 teams. First, I want to put the universal push out there that I agree with Sean and Tonin. I need Sean's tweet because his tweet, I think, was perfect. I don't have this muted. Whoever replied to me here, I'm muted. So, hey Mac, how we doing? All right, where's Sean's tweet? Because I think Sean had the best. Yep, here we go. Let me like this. I want to show support. There we go. I need gallery. 10 teams. First, I want to put the universal push out there that I agree with Sean and Tonin. I had a different idea slightly that would have 3 additional teams and let Sentinel. All right, there we go. Let's go and Alpha Glow on this. Alpha Glow. This is the LCS. I've made the last few blue, so I'm going to make this one orange or green. Do I want green? No, the LCS is blue. Kind of have to go with blue. Tragic. Oh, well, that's fine. Have their slot and we rotate it every 3 years, but I think that genuinely the best idea for this is going to be we have 6 partner teams in the LCS. That would be C9, FlyQuest, Team Liquid, Lion, Shopify Rebellion. Why am I so shit at remembering the last team on this list every time we go through? C9, FlyQuest, Lion, Shopify Rebellion, Team Liquid, and I'm willing to throw Sentinels in there, or maybe Dig, whichever one you want. But the other 4 slots of those 10 are up for promotion relegation every 2 years. We make it just like the system used to be, where 2 teams are subject to promotion relegation at the end of every year. But what this does is it... Sorry, just dragging some timeline stuff to clean this up so I can watch it all the way through. I tweeted something very similar to you about a week ago regarding guessing cycle. Yeah, I think we've all been, for the most part, on the same page. So you're editing up some content. Yep. I never mind showing my behind-the-scenes process and stuff. Fairly simple, honestly. Prevents teams like DSG this year who have to sign people to 1-year contracts because they might get promoted or relegated and players don't want to take those deals. We'll get into the player side in a minute here because I will say that players are not entirely blameless despite all the conversation that Dokla and crew are having here. 2-year cycles should allow orgs to make better long-term decisions, and realistically, if they are improving as an org, they should not have to worry about beating the top teams in Tier 2. Because the reality is, if we were to just take the 2 teams that were competing for promotion relegation this year against DSG, it would be a roster of pretty much all former pros for now. That Luminosity squad that was vying for that spot literally just is all 5 former pros. But that's not the point of all this. The point of having 10 teams in the league is that it allows for more opportunities for players to have starting roles in this league. Because as it stands right now, the offseason's kind of atrocious for LCS in the sense of we have a lot of people that are teamless. Just looking at top lane and jungle, because I think those are the 2 roles that are really egregious this offseason. The rest, not so much. Do I still have the Excel open? I don't think I do. Fuck. I gotta... Oh, wait. Hold up. File. LCS offseason. No, that was that hypothetical. No. Nope. Okay. Let's come up with this list real quick. Top lane. We got Dokla, Whippo, Impact, Surdy. Who else? Who else did I say? In top, you have Dokla, Whippo, Impact, Surdy. If you go down to tier 2, you technically have Fake God as well. That's 5 people that could all... We'll go Fake God. Okay. We'll put him in there. We'll middle line all this. Put that in slight gray header. Jungle. Jungle, who do we have? We have E/West NA. I mean, I think it's too far off for us to do it. The edit on your own content. I mean, the biggest thing is it's free. I don't have to pay anybody but myself to do it. Jungle, we have UG. Who else? I just went through this list entirely. We have UG, we have XU, we have Shaden. I'll get back to this. I'm going to delete that screenshot. 2, you technically have Fake God as well. That's 5 people that could all technically be starting on an LCS team, and there is 1 slot available on Sentinels. And that's it. Everything else is taken right now. And we shouldn't, like... right now. And we should not be losing our finals matchup. Now, Whippo's an entirely different situation. That one is a little bit harder to touch on. But Dokla, at a minimum, should not be out here saying, hey, I need to take lowest possible off. But Dokla should not be out harder to touch. But Dokla, at a minimum, there we go. It's a little bit harder to touch. But Dokla should not be out here saying, hey, Sentinel. But Dokla should not be out here saying, hey, now you get to see how many times I do have to fucking re-speak on these. But Dokla should not be out here saying, hey, Dignitas is the only offer that I got this offseason. That's it. That's a wild statement. You go to jungle. It's Yuji, Odilan, Shaden. Odilan, that's what I was forgetting. Fuck. XU, and then if you dip it down into tier 2, you technically have Perry and Tomio as well. Any LCS worthy talent in limbo. That's, and we'll put a blue. There's that, and then we could put that on screen. There we go. That's the section. Is Neldyland going to LLA? Yeah, but he's forced. I mean, he's pretty much forced to go to. Is he? Let me check. Hold up. LLA isn't even a region, so. Odieland. Not Cairo, who's better than both. I mean, point remains. Like, I'm not going to sit here. I think Odieland is retiring. Okay. Point remains. Perry retired. Tomio, Spica, Kenby, all pickups. Okay. You know what? I'll adjust this. We will adjust the screenshot. So what? We're saying remove Odilan. We're saying Kryra. If Odilan is potentially retiring from what I'm reading from chat, we'll get rid of, put that there. Speaker, I'm not willing to include just yet. All right. That's the list. That's what we're going with. I think that's fine. No, there should not be. It's already importing a ton and there's significant five. We will get to that point. We will get to that point. I'm not going to say anything about it right now. I promise you we will address it here in a minute. Obviously not inclusive of all players worthy. Don't worry. I know what you guys are saying. I promise we will get to it. I promise we will get to it. Just know I see your words. I absolutely see your words in chat, and they will be addressed. Just got to give me time here. Impact. That's... Hey, hold on. What was that notification? Griffin. Oh, Griffin, thank you for the follow, man. What the fuck are you doing here? No, Spica. I mean, Spica didn't even play on a team in summer, so I'm not willing to put him on the list for now. I mean, again, that's why I'm saying obviously not inclusive of all players. What's up, man? Congratulations on the roll. Cannot wait to see you in the LCS this year, man. You guys got a hell of a squad going over a FlyQuest that I know it's not officially reported by FlyQuest. You can't speak on it, but I'm just saying, cannot wait to see you guys. Should be fun. All right, let's keep this going. Because we got a lot to edit, and I'll be here for 3 hours editing this if I don't keep playing it. And I'll address like any major comments that come through in chat. I will address them like as we go and pause. If there's anything that I know that I don't talk about, I will pause it and address it. Perry and Tomio as well. That's enough alongside assuming you import for the other two teams that would come into the league, because we always import 2 players at minimum on each roster. That's mostly enough. You import ADC jungle, and that's not even mentioning that FBI and Tomo. That's enough, and that's not even mentioning that as of right now. Fuck that up. That's mostly enough. You import ADC jungle. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I wanted to get roster. That's enough, and that's not even mentioning that as of right now, which I'm assuming they get signed. Maybe they don't. FBI and Ayla are also without a team. Like, the biggest problem of all this and what's leading to this conversation is the fact that 100 Thieves goes to Worlds. Obviously, their org's not going to exist next year, and 3 out of the 5 players cannot find a team. The one that did, obviously, with Quid, and then Rivers doing his mandatory. We need a picture. Hold up. We need a picture from... we don't need that. We need... Flickr. We need LoL Esports Flickr so I can take the Worlds photo. Albums, they played day 1. Well, we could just do the broadcast photos. They were on the second page of this. This is when you know I used Flickr, or sorry, they were on the third page. This is when you know I've used Flickr way too much, whenever I'm able to immediately go back to what? Wait, this is perfect. River's not even in this picture. What the fuck? This is great. Send the link. Yeah, I got you. There you go. I mean, that's the link to the specific picture, but then you can just go to LoL Esports and click on the albums and go from there. It's the easiest way to do it. Hey, Lake Up from Space. Thank you for the follow. All right, let me get this image in here real quick. Because that's a baller image for the point being made here. Let me blow this up. Put it straight over here. We got to give it an alpha glow. We're going to make that red. Make it red like the post. Yeah, there's that. All right, there we go. There's the alpha glow. All right. Seven, appreciating your hustle. Have been really enjoying your thoughts this offseason. Hey, appreciate you listening even for a minute. Always will. What's the licensing on the photos, though? They make them for free. Yep, they're available for free. Just credit. If you're going to, if you don't ever try and, claim it as your own, always credit the photographer if possible. That's the big thing. Whoever took the photo, which you can always typically see from, if you expand it. The people here, I know Colin Young Wolf is one that takes a bunch of these as well. Always try to credit the photographer. So whenever I posted my Halloween photos, it was a guy that randomly stopped me on the side of the street to take the pictures. And you just do first photo credit, and then you credit the person you find their social media account. And that's pretty much it. All right, we'll get into the money stuff here in a minute. I got to continue this. We got to keep going. That should never be happening. We shouldn't be losing one of our teams that goes to Worlds in this type of situation. And it's caused by the fact that we don't have enough teams in this league. So obviously going to 10 teams opens up more opportunities for players. Make sure that like this does not happen. However, obviously, there are some drawbacks to this that we do have to talk about. The first one being relevant to Dokla in this situation, where technically, yes. All right, now I need a picture of Dokla. Or, I could just do the stadium. I could do the stadium background. That feels a little bit better. Just do the LCS. Let's go. Flickr, it's still the LTA North. Let's do 2023, because I feel like 2023's venue was pretty sick. And it was LCS. Wait, actually, I think I got a better idea. Rather than finals, let's do the Fan Fest. And we could have Dignitas showing in the background. It's kind of highlighting who the problem might be. Is there a picture with all the booths? Oh, NRG's perfect. Oh, wait a minute. That's fucking brilliant. Do you think 100 Thieves would attempt to rejoin? Maybe. They could. I doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it. Coco, let's relax. Let's relax. He did get an offer from a team. Now, would I personally sit here and tell you to accept Dignitas's offer? 10 teams doesn't mean all teams will be great. Which we know, again, we all know this, common sense, but it's still worth saying. There we go. After seeing what they have done,
Fight for your fandom. I hope they continue to do so through the split.
Some of the players that they bring in. I mean, it's pretty fun, but I also don't want to egg anybody on, because I know there's a fine line when it comes to this stuff, Mac, of you know, kind of pissing people off because it's like I'm not a player. Like that's the reality. So like a bunch of people fighting over a random, you know, content creator and fan. While it can be fun from the outside, it can also piss people off, and I don't want to cross that line. Dignitas, they got worse and worse over the years. They have equity. They have equity. And say this is going to be the face of our franchise, and then they cut him after a split. No, well, yes, Jonathan is going to be the GM, and I hope that does turn around. I'm also not going to sit here and say you need to be the first one to fall on that sword and find out. I have a feeling that Jonathan could do good things, but that doesn't mean the reputation of Dignitas is suddenly, you know, better because he's in there, or that players are automatically just going to sign because of that, because there are still many others involved with the Dignitas program that are still there. So those thread lines are still there and looming. So while I get it's kind of still there. So those thread lines are still there and looming. So while I get it's kind of hypocritical in some people's eyes to not take the offer that is on the table, the reality is it is also Dignitas. And when you go to 10 teams, there could potentially be more Dignitas. Imagine Immortals still being here in the LCS. Would you tell somebody to go to Immortals or Dignitas? The reality is most people would probably say no. That is on Riot, or at least promotion relegation in theory, to make sure that we are getting rid of these orgs that should not be in the league. If promotion relegation's there and these orgs are subject to it, fine. Dignitas being protected by franchise rules makes this one tough. Because otherwise, in theory, you should be able to displace them. Like, if we have 2 teams up for promotion relegation, we should be able to kick one of them out in theory. Like, if they really are that bad at building a roster, then people just don't go to them. And eventually, they are phased out of the ecosystem, or at least phased down into Tier 2. But that's not saying that we wouldn't have a repetition of some of these things happening. The reality is, for promotion relegation, the majority of the orgs that you are going to get that promote up are typically just the ones that have the most amount of money and have the ability to fund a decent squad. That doesn't mean that you're getting the best orgs in those situations. But if you hit one gold mine out of, 5 or 6 duds over the course of 3 years, I'd say that's worth. And again, players are getting opportunities at the highest caliber, which could then promote them up to your top teams within the league. There is a natural pecking order that will always... Hang on, sorry. Wife is texting. Don't need anything. There we go. Okay. Always exist here. The second thing, as it relates to Dokla in this situation. All right, here we go. This is the one that I know a lot of people wanted to talk about. The money behind trying to make 10 teams work. Oh boy, this one's not gonna please some people, but it is what it is. Let's get another picture. What's another defunct org? Like maybe Immortals or TSM. TSM, I guess, would be a good one here. Was there a booth with like was there anything that like showed TSM specifically? 100 Thieves might not be a bad one. TSM CLG would look good. You're right. CLG is another one. I don't think CLG had a booth this FanFest. No, because CLG had already been bought out by NRG on this one. So we'd have to go further back. Maybe if we go to... 2022 was not in this one. No. That was 2. So if we do LCS Spring Finals... LCS Summer 2023, we're Spring. Spring Finals FanFest. Is there a CLG picture in here? You got Dignitas and Verizon. You've got FlyQuest. Team Liquid. Thieves. Wow, they did not take many photos from this one, did they? That's kind of cool. Put the FlyQuest in Golden Guardians, since Golden Guardians doesn't. Oh, you're right. EG could be interesting. Oh, they just don't have that many photos from this. Wait, is that Sean? That's Sean. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Hold up. Yeah, I'm using this. I'm using Sean's fit. Sean is going to be all over this fucking video. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Yep, Sean, sorry, you're the face of the money on this. Congrats. That's hilarious. Yoo-hoo, how we doing? Sean is gonna watch this video at some point and be like, what the fuck? Why is my tweet at the beginning? Why am I plastered all over this elsewhere? Like, what is happening right now? The money that comes with this. Because getting to 10 teams, because there's two important forces. I don't think I'm going to use this photo for the entire time, though, because I don't want... I kind of want, like, a trophy photo. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, I've got that ready. I can swap it out here in a minute. Because there's two important forces. One, the repercussions of having 10 teams in the league from a global revenue pool situation. And second, the salary impacts. Starting with the global revenue pool, which will then feed into the second one. All right, global revenue pool. League of Legends global revenue pool. Let's get this article. There we go. This is going to be a very important article that I know a lot of people are not going to remember, but it's real. Like, this is everything. This is like probably the single most important article that Riot's put out in the 2020s around LoL esports, and half of League of Legends fans don't even know that it exists. We need 10. Just let anyone enter. I mean, kind of. In order to get this approved, I'm assuming it would need global LoL esports approval. Like, I'm assuming John Needham and Chris Greeley at the top would have to approve the expansion, because technically you are divvying up the global revenue pool of all revenues that go together for the LCK, the LEC, and the LCS, and I think the CB, LoL, and LCP. I know the LPL is the only one that I think is not in the GRP. You are technically adding another team, which divvies up the amount of money that's being split across. And there's not a guarantee that the LCK would be okay with adding that in, and therefore technically taking away from their money. I don't know if it's like distributed from a regional point of view and then divvied up within the teams. Like, say the LCS has like a better year, we get a higher cut of that GRP. Like, is an additional team, is that just like a cut of our LCS and North American revenue, or is that a cut of the overall revenue? Because that's going to be impossible to solve and like very difficult to deal with. I don't quite know what to say on that one. Our hands might be tied, other than just asking for Mark Z to be the voice of pushing for this. I'll get to what we need to do as a community towards Mark Z and beyond here in a minute. But under the common agreement that we all get, that you will have less money going to each of the teams in the LCS, so all the other teams need to sign off on this, that will have a ripple effect on players as well, where salaries are dropping even further. And the rumor right now is that salaries are already close to minimum wage or minimum league salary. Sorry, just had to do a bunch of editing shit. or rewind a second. Already close to minimum wage or minimum league salary for these bottom teams, including Sentinels, including Dignitas, and DSG. I hope everybody understands that if we add 2 more teams, you're playing at league minimum. The trade-off to that might actually be that you have to get the league out of Los Angeles in order to reduce that league minimum further, which players might not like. You might sit here and say, okay, well, I'm already playing for $75,000. If league minimum drops to, say, $50,000 because we go out to Chicago and there's not as much restrictions on that, why would I play for $50,000? Well, that's your choice of being a pro player. Like, I hate to tell you this, but you are at the mercy of the market around you. And we don't have the eyeballs to be drawing in the contracts that the LCK does. You as... What's the tool hotkey to drag a whole clip from the right over rather than just cut paste? So you press C to, like, C is how you clip that. V, if it's one clip here, like that, V will drag a singular thing. Or if I'm trying to drag an entire section, like all of these parts, you hit A, and A will drag everything over. Those are your hotkeys. Oh, shit. As a player, have to take responsibility for trying to help grow this league and grow the revenues around us and grow the spotlight so that we can have more money, which raises your salary. You play a part in that. Any pros that are seeing this video, okay? Post content. Be more vocal, do more interviews, be around during the season beyond just locking yourself away playing games. Those are all things that you have to, those are all things that you have to away playing games. Those games. Playing games. Those are all things that you have to take responsibility for. Games. Those are all things that you have to take responsibility for that we as fans and the league itself cannot control. So when it comes to more opportunities, we have to be under the understanding that those opportunities are going to be for a lower salary and for less money. And if players are okay with that, then fine. Again, I want to be on a united front. Myself, Toad, and everybody else. We all agree that we want 10 teams. We just have to understand all the repercussions that come with that. I do, and I'm willing to say that. Oh, obviously, I don't really have a horse in this race. Like, I'm not dropping my own salary by asking for 10 teams in the league. If anything, I'm increasing it because content creation becomes more of a gold mine. But I think it gives more opportunities to people, which we are currently asking for, and potentially leads to better GMing and, you know, hopefully, and potentially leads us to the possibility of asking for. And potentially leads us to the possibility of flushing through some GMs and making sure that we have the right people in the space that we want to be here. We also need to make sure those of us that are in the space are holding people accountable if they're making terrible decisions. You got to call teams out, call general managers out if they're doing bad things. I'm proud of XU, for example, after he got booted from Dignitas this past offseason and was on DSG. He came out and said, yeah, Bakery was the problem in Dig. Good. Be vocal about this stuff. We gotta call out the bad apples. We have to be willing to say it. And the other thing with having 10 teams, and the final drawback with having 10 teams, is that it will probably affect our international performance. All right. Real quick, before we get on to the international performance side of things, that covered all the money side of this. So I just want to make sure we all are clear on the money side of having 10 teams. Because I saw some questions in chat about it, about the finances of all this. Do we all understand that by pushing for 10 teams, we are technically hurting the finances of the league? Like, we all get that. And we're dropping player salaries as well. Like, as long as we're all understanding of that and we all get the drawback, because what I don't want to have here is I don't want an LCS player walkout situation with Double Lift and everybody else behind that scene that was like, oh, I didn't know the repercussion of it. Like, what? It's like, this is gonna, like, if you increase to 10 teams, you are dropping player salaries. I hope everybody knows that, at least towards the bottom. So in a time where there is no money, you want to take what little money is remaining left. If the goal is opportunities and growing the space, yes, personally. I think there's money to be made in content creation and things that you can do outside of your player's salary that's on the individual player to do to bolster their income. I think if the push is that we want 10 teams because it's a better entertainment product and it provides more opportunities, the drawback is that salary does drop for the bottom players of the league. But that's the risk you run with trying to go pro. Like, the money's relative. I hope people understand that. Less player salaries equals less importing, in theory. But then again, $50,000 here is still going to be more than an LCK Challenger player might make. So it doesn't necessarily mean less importing. It could, but it doesn't. Org wants to invest in LCS currently. I mean, any of the tier 2 orgs, I'm sure, would be happy. Blue Water would be happy to get into the LCS. Like, I know these aren't brands that people think are like the face of the league or like as big as, some of the CS orgs are, but those people want in, and you got to give them a chance because look, TSM, CLG, all these brands, like, they blew up to where they were just by working their ass off and grinding content and having personalities that could grow alongside of them. That potentially could happen here if you allow more people the chance. It could also not. Very real possibility that it doesn't. Don't teams pay their players too? Yeah, everybody gets a salary. That's what we're talking about here, is like the stipend then filters down to the salary as well. Cincinnati Fear are not coming back. Literally, the only way to go back to 10 teams is if Riot takes their head out of their ass and adds in team skins yearly, because there is no way for teams to activate and fans aren't buying it. Here's the thing. You say that, but that doesn't mean that the LCS is necessarily getting more money. Because let me load this up big screen just so that everybody can see this clear as day. This is how the global revenue pool is divvied up amongst teams within the LCK, the LCS, the LEC, and possibly the LCP and CBLOL. Okay? 50% of that is flat out allocated, which fine. But from there, it's about competition and fandom. Two things that Droken, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Those are two things that we don't have high percentages of in North America. So even if Riot introduces a team skin that sells a bunch of money, at best, you're seeing a portion, your portion of 50% of that, and a little bit of the remaining 50%, depending on what team you're on. But how can those brands afford the cost of LA and all the extra stuff required to be in LCS? I like Blue Water. I play there, by the way. They can't. And that's why I've been a big advocate of moving the LCS out of Los Angeles for a long period of time now. Refuse less pay. Dokla refused less pay on Dignitas, but apparently, per his stream and his words, would have taken the minimum salary offers at Sentinels or DSG, but it was not offered to him. He just did not want to go to Dignitas specifically, which again, can't necessarily blame him for. So, just wanted to make sure we were all clear on the money stance. I know some people will disagree with hey, we barely are making enough money as is. Would rather have the top teams take care of themselves and worry about it from there. I would say I think 10 teams is a better league product. It makes it more entertaining and more watchable and potentially increases the viewership of the league, which leads to a bunch of other stuff. Who's a Bakery person there? Bakery he was the GM. He's now the director of operations or something at Dignitas. Yeah, esports fans of Violet Skins. That's the only. I'm not saying, to be very clear, I'm not disagreeing with you. I would love to see more team skins and things like that. It won't happen because of how they do Worlds and the Hall of Legends stuff. That we just know it's not going to happen. Period. Even though I agree with you, I 100% agree with you. But I'm just saying, the impact of those things is not going to be enough to make it tangible. Like, that changes to the global revenue system and global revenue pool have to be like completely kind of ignored when talking about this from the money perspective. You have to talk about this from the money perspective as is right now, and assuming it possibly gets worse, not better, because that's where we kind of are. And that's like it's like when discussing the future of your own finances. Like, you can sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'm eventually going to get a raise. Like, okay, but you still have to plan for the current moment as is. And you also have to plan for the possibility that, what if you get laid off? Are you prepared to potentially get laid off? Do you have the money to be able to handle that? So I agree with you. Best case scenario, we get the promotion, we get team skins, all that. And that increases revenue, which allows us to go to 10 teams. Like, agreed. Like 100%. But TikTok said when NA was at its peak, there was a lot more teams. Agreed. Overall, it was a lot more competitive. It's just C9 and TL. I would also throw FlyQuest in there. Absolutely throw FlyQuest in there for the top 3. I think your opinion on LA Coastal. If this Disney Plus Kespa thing ends up doing well, I think Riot should really consider paywalling low esports. I mean, that comes with its trade-offs, I will say. A media rights deal would be great for low esports. I don't know who's willing to pay for it. I cannot speak on anything further Disney Plus, obviously. Nothing else I can say on that front. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, let's keep editing because I still got 5 more minutes of shit I gotta do. Gotta call out the bad apples. We have to be willing to say it. And the final drawback with having 10 teams is that it will probably affect our international performance. We will be spreading our talent out across even more teams, which will have ripple effects, which will mean that we will potentially struggle at Worlds and all right, I need a international performance. Let's go FlyQuest 2023 Worlds. That feels like the right one to... Or actually, let's go NRG. Yeah. Because you know what? That's kind of... it's funny. That's kind of exactly... It's very fitting to use 2023 NRG in this situation. Possibly takes a hit. There we go. We middle ground that. We expand it. There. There's that. Alpha Glow. Let's make this like the yellow of the jersey right there, or the orange. Let's go. Bang. There we go. All right, let's finish this up. MSI. So again, the focus. Hey, Big Red Bird. How we doing? Solely based on this title, don't forget LCS is not a league where people are trying to win. They're exclusively hiring friends. What will get them views? It's only 10 to 15% of pros wanting to win to come from pro in the LCS. So all adding 2 more teams allow paycheck stealers and leeches out the ecosystem. I mean, again, yeah, that's a possibility. Absolutely a possibility, for sure. Appreciate the dinosaur. Don't have the money for tier 1, but they're a handful. Make it worth it. Yeah. Most entertaining domestic product that we possibly can, and everybody working together. Now, is that perfect world where we expand to 10 teams? Is that going to happen where everybody all of a sudden like understands this and we all work together and do the right things? No, absolutely not. But we have to continue to work and improve the problems that come up with it. So I understand I spent a lot of time talking about the negatives here because that's what a lot of this is. I've obviously been pushing for 10 teams for a bit. I understand there's a lot of drawbacks that we have to make sure that we're all on the same page on. And if you're not willing to accept that and you think that this is a bad push, that's fine. You can advocate for the status quo remaining as is. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to stop pushing for this, and I would advocate For those that feel the same way, that feel like Dokla, that feel like Impact, Surdy, UG, and beyond, or get FBI, Ayla, are all getting robbed of opportunities. You need to be vocal. It is not enough.
Hang on. We're gonna put Toad's tweet on here as the because Toad's a part of the ecosystem as well. So this will be a really good tweet to kind of bookend everything. Go.
Enough to just say something on Twitter one time and be like, yeah, I did my part. No, we need to make this relevant at all times. Anytime Mark Z makes a social media appearance, appears on a video, spam it in the comments. You need to make it known. Similar to the Hex Tech chess lesson that hopefully
doesn't own
learned.
Lion, but he's a content creator with Lion.
Be on top of this. That's how we got the LCS back as well. You have to push this as much as you possibly can. So I agree with Dokla. It's bullshit, the current situation that himself and some of the other top pros are dealing with in this league, especially as North American residents. But we all need to come together on the solution, which seemingly is 10 teams in the league, 6 partner teams, 4 promotion relegation, 2 up each year for a 2-year contract. If we can all push for that, get teams on the same page.
Hey, Sean, you're really gonna like this. You want to see a picture that I'm using for this particular video? Bam! Look at that handsome man. Look at that handsome man. Look at that guy. Look at that. Yeah.
On the same page here. If we can do that, maybe it's possible by 2027, like going into next year. But we have to start that push now.
Nah, bro, it's just the angle.
If it doesn't happen, if our voice isn't strong enough by July, I'm telling you that's probably the timeline, it will not be done. And if by 2027 we are still in this timeline, it will not be done. And if by 2027 we are still in this system with only 8 teams, then like I hope you understand this, that's going to be it forever. Like if we have one really good opportunity to make a push for this, and increasing viewership alongside of that would also really help, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I've talked about this long enough now. I just wanted to get this off my back and vent a little bit because this whole Dokla thing's been pissing me off, and I've been somewhat unfairly taking it out on some of the teams, when in reality I think it really just is an issue of, one, the bottom teams in the league not doing their, the worst team in the LCS, the worst team in the LCS not doing their fair shot, and us basically having like 7 teams that we want to push people to, and second, the fact that we only have 8 teams in this league. If that changes, maybe more opportunities open up, and we'll see how it goes from there. But we all need to be united in pushing for it.
There we go. Pluck it up. Let's put the outro music real quick. There's that. This we want -14. This we want -31. Actually, we want this a little bit higher. -7.
Pushing for it.
And there we go. Background music underneath all this from Talia session or from Vi sessions, and then we're good. Did I see Dokla's take on, or Double's take on Dokla? No, I did not. Is that on Reddit? Oh God. Do I want to know his take? I'll export this later off stream because it'll freeze the stream pretty bad if I try and export this in 4K. So I think that's pretty much it. I think that covers pretty much everything that I wanted to address for the most part. Is there anything on Twitter real quick before I start loading up in the games? It's on YouTube. Oh boy. All right, let's see. Oh god, I'm scared to watch this. Double lift, Dokla. All right, let's see what he has to say.
Caldera Labs offering 30.
Ended up making worlds with Dokla. Teams don't want the drama. Huh.
Bro, your copyright music's gonna get me fucked.
Exactly. A crazy good personality for the team in season. Then the offseason, very disappointed as a player. I think that he's an overall positive influence on a team. He's a veteran that brings veteran pride with him, and I've never listened to his comms, but ideally he's a veteran that brings good. With that is that he's top. It really sucks, but
Yeah, I mean, well, the top part, obviously, because we already went over, like, the top lane talent pool this year is, like, tragic.
if he was playing jungle, mid, or support, probably not AD carry, but he's way more of a positive than top. Sucks that he's a top laner and there's nothing that he can do about that. He, Blabber, Vulcan, presence, hey, like,
I can't listen to this too much longer. He's just got copyright music in the background. So, I mean, he's not wrong. Look, top is just like a really strong role natively right now, or not natively, right, but like in the LCS, like not many spots open at the moment. So that part sucks. But I think 10 teams definitely does solve this. I still think to this moment, Sentinels is fucking crazy for not offering him a slot. Or for not extending out the offer. Dokla said he didn't receive anything from them. But the thing I would just add for Dokla's case is like, the unfortunate reality is if you want to play on Sentinels or, well, I mean, DSG was never really an option, but like you got to be willing to accept minimum salary. Can't be about the money, man. If you want to be in the league like that bad, the money's irrelevant. Like, obviously, it's great if you're in a position of power, but he's not in a position of power within the market. Which is not fun to admit. So I don't got the DSG trio. They're probably not going to go get Dokla. I mean, probably not, no. I'm curious to see how Sentinels rounds it out. We'll see, but as of right now, it's like, they haven't built anything in particular that's like too interesting, for being honest. Let me hop into the member voice chat. Or actually, I'll hop in arena. It will not interest you? Fantastic. Like, sell me more on your roster, Sentinels. Sell me more. Come on. Would be good as if Dokla created his own near airport and ran challengers to earn a spot. I mean, that'd be fun. It would suck. The thing that sucks with that, in my opinion, is that assuming DSG puts together a decent roster, it shouldn't be DSG that they're playing. Sean, you realize that Sentinel's top laner has not been revealed yet, right? Just making sure you understand that while you're talking in chat. I don't know who it is, to be very clear.
but just making sure that you understand that it has not been revealed. All right, just making sure.
Shall I turn in my
Oh, you
badge
don't
and
know either?
rifle
Okay.
as well?
Oh, smiley face. Oh, okay, you're baiting, little piece of shit. You little dick. I'm with Spawn. I don't know what the fuck Kermit's tweet is supposed to be saying here. Like, what exactly? No, I don't think I... Sean over here is just, you know, a masturbator.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
Discord whenever you can. Don't be revealing private info to me, Sean. My city's above thing. Why? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. What even was the context to the cities above thing? I don't even... Was this just like history of where all we've been? No. Oh my God, we're not doing that. Hey, how about we relax? How about we relax, okay? Hey. No. 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 Hey. No. Hey. 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 Hey, you. Hey, you. How about we not? Okay? You just don't care, do you?
I can never
Alright, we're going
resist an
Zaya.
invitation to dance.
Go. Go do your thing. I don't give a shit anymore. Places that LCS final. Ah, okay. Well, it was New York, bitch. Did you watch Dokla's interview with Don Jake? A little bit of it. I have not been in office to fully watch it on its own. Are you digging back there? That's fine. Don Jake's content output has been fucking incredible. I watched most of the APA one live. Sean, how do you feel about your quarterback apparently being ugly as a pigskin? According to all the Haley Steinfeld stands out there. Who said that? Bro, you haven't seen? Hold up. Yeah, he's from Buffalo. He's Team Bills. Where's... Hold up. Let me see if I can... Bro, there were some fucking wild tweets. Hold up. Let's go. Haley. Let's see. Yeah, bro. These are going viral for a reason.
Swifties, go Travis, go. Mass and Beer, let's go Justin. Haley's Steinfeld fans, I hope that fucking monster dies and run it out. Bro, Haley's Steinfeld fans fucking hate Josh Allen. They think he's a bum. It's hilarious. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And I don't get it. Harass you over last night's game? Well, we ain't gonna do that. Like, look at this quote. Like, this has I hate when beautiful women date ugly, horrible, cheating men. Like, what? Thoughts on Park's guest slot solution? I don't know what his guest slot solution is, so I'm gonna need you to tell me what it is, and I can make a judgment from there. Bro, I know.
Criminal one day, but not today. Dust it off. Oh yeah, let's get down.
Where are your friends?
All right.
Mine.
All right, put your back into it.
What are we talking about?
Josh Allen being a cheater, a ugly and terrible man. Per the words of Twitter users that are Haley Steinfeld stans that want nothing to do with Josh Allen in her life. Mine is his. Okay, so we've all been on the same page then in terms of the guest slot thing.
I prefer to work at night.
Mine was you have 3 slots and they go every 3 years, but I get the two slot one. By the way, Colin, you said everybody in esports was going to be uneducated. There were a lot of people who understood the audience deficiency question.
It's almost like you told them what not to do when they did that.
Arvestein essence fades with each passing day.
Give people default assumption of innocence.
Never in esports. And on Twitter. Like, you talk about esports and Twitter and giving people the assumption of innocence. Like,
Where they rotate one, I guess. Yes, that was mine.
Nature bends towards chaos.
But I'm fine with 2 teams rotating every 2 years as well. That is also an acceptable solution in my mind.
Nothing is ever easy. That is really
if this Nuno was smart, he would know he could just eat the plants.
I hate flowers.
I mean, he obviously couldn't eat there because he's level 1 and he used a snowball.
There we go. Guess last time to develop. Yeah, I mean that we're pretty much all on the same page.
Pandemonium follows me everywhere I go.
And that's how Valorant does it, to be clear. Valorant allows their teams multiple years, I think, in the tournament. Or in the VCT.
They mindlessly march right to their deaths. Like everyone in Noxus.
Zyro, we should absolutely be stepping up and poking them out here.
No one will block my path.
But David, if we have 10 teams, then like there's gonna be too many bad teams in the region, and like how would ever people would ever want to watch that, or it just hurt the good teams from getting quality practice time for Worlds.
I mean, I don't take my I don't take my opinion from those of the sheeple. This is a lion doesn't concern himself with the words of the sheep.
If Rakan were here, I'd make out with him. When I do that.
Post this rage bait. I'm glad it's rage bait. Nice. But it's rage bait because there were many other people that genuinely believed it. Alright, not great.
To be fair, Sean, I'm just talking about what the average person has said about the teams for like the longest time. Because like, you've been around long enough, Sean, to know how many people are like, "Hey, oh, that's a good flashlight by." You know how many people were like 21 HP, by the way. We having 10 teams was too many teams because like we don't have the talent to support that many good rosters. As it's just.
Do I really need this? Yes.
Comment from TikTok chat says, thoughts on the top 3 Valorant players being trans, or thoughts on the top 3 female Valorant players being trans. Get good.
I'll do whatever needs to be done. Twice. Just to be sure.
How it goes, Dave? Hey, Kyber, how we doing?
Talking to anybody about anything is never on my to-do list.
League should be. I mean, look, in an ideal world, League shifts to like a major format system, which I know Khan's not the biggest fan of. But I personally like that. It's what I'm used to with golf. It's what I like with Call of Duty. I think it works well.
I mean, Call of Duty works well for you because it's a North American esport and its circuit is pretty much all just America.
Yeah, even if it's international, though, as long as you have one major within each region, I'm fine with that. So say you have 5 majors a year, and 5 majors a year and like champs or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
What makes you think that region are going to survive when it's just Korea winning every tournament?
Why do we survive now when Korea's winning every tournament?
Because we actually have a forced regional system that takes up majority of the year.
And you still have an underlying regional system though below that. It doesn't disappear just because you have international tournaments.
It definitely disappears.
It doesn't have to if you set it up correctly.
The issue is, with, like, and the reason why I fight on this is like we've seen this with other esports. Call of Duty is an example. With Korean dominance, you can look at something like StarCraft as a great example previously. Once you start going international like that, and one region dominates all the other regions, then like you're just gonna eventually kill interest in those other smaller regions.
Let me ask.
Like, why are they gonna watch?
Let me ask you this: would you be fine with that if everybody had the geolocated team?
I wasn't finished with these fools yet.
Like, you're asking Overwatch stuff?
I'm asking if there's a New York City legal. If we move to like a major circuit or something like that, and each team has to represent a particular city. Do people still give as much of a fuck if you're representing a city?
Sometimes people die for a good cause.
And not the bullshit Overwatch League like, hey, we're gonna say we're gonna do it, but not actually represent. Does that change your perspective?
I mean,
Because does anybody care who's playing, like where, the players for the San Antonio Spurs are from, so long as they're representing the city of San Antonio well?
I would say in that world, you're asking for what Overwatch League was trying to be, and like I think there's some chance potentially for that, but then you're basically just asking for the ecosystem to be cut down to like 15, 16 teams that go across the world.
Which I, quite frankly, like, again, coming from Call of Duty, do not mind. That's our entire ecosystem, plus the tier 2 teams that eventually qualify up, because you can still have these majors, which do see one-off teams that are not part of, like, the guaranteed pool of teams qualify up. And Challengers and tier 2 has its own ecosystem.
But your Call of Duty system's all US-based.
I understand that. I'm saying there's a way you can still have the domestic leagues underneath it all still be relevant within their own right. Wait, why did I just heal there? I fat-fingered S. That's my bad. Obviously, we're talking extreme hypotheticals here because none of these are fucking happening at all. Pays will be no, I will not be watching any LPL players streaming at all.
But Pays is going to be a T1 player. What do you mean?
I mean, he can be a T1 player. That's fine. I'm not like, I gotta sleep. Look, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. The reality is we're stuck in the current situation as is. Like, we're just talking about a hypothetical where a major tournament format would be possible. And if that is possible, a lot of other things are changing within the ecosystem to allow it to be possible. Is where my point ultimately like falls on that front.
No, I get what your idea and your point is. One of the issues that ended up becoming what kind of killed StarCraft's interest globally is that you ended up in a world where you just had Koreans move to and then qualify through like the regions of the other like Europe and North America and other places. So like it just became like it didn't matter what region you were in; it was just Koreans winning all the tournaments.
Agreed, and that is something that you want. 100%. It's something you want to like. Even in a major circuit, you could still require the import rule exist for the teams within it. Technically, does it make it harder? Yeah. Are you limiting spots pretty heavily? Yeah. But you're also, by going to that type of system, you're also extremely limiting Korean and Chinese talent as well.
I don't speak compromise.
Which I think again will just lead to more Korean dominance and the like. I think if you had a New York team of League of Legends that was all because of the import restriction was always going to be losing, I don't think you would get much interest.
I agree, but I think it wouldn't. I think if you're geolocating, then again the import rule gets lifted, because the whole point of oh fuck, I'm just not gonna flash. What is this chalked play? Never mind. They still got the kill. What am I saying? Nothing. Nothing relevant. In a world where you geolocate teams, you remove the import rule entirely because you're playing for something bigger than just like the domestic league. You're playing for the city and the fandom of the city, which is the important part. But if you're geolocating for player opportunities, that's different. Because then you're just playing for like this ideal, like, hey, this is a North American team. Not necessarily New York City's team, which there's a very distinct difference between those two.
I think the one issue with the global geolocation thing that always gets put in esports because to make esports look good numbers wise, you have to push it as a global thing.
Yep.
Pretty much, is that it means that you won't have very much actual interaction at your home, like your home location environment. Like,
yeah, as of right now, yeah.
And I think that was like, and I think what helps Call of Duty at least so is the fact that because it is like, I'm all about like geolocation, especially for like in region type stuff. But I think when you start going international, I think it just makes it hard because time zones, because it's very hard for like teams that are trying to like represent across the world with geolocation to like have a home presence. It feels like you're mainly on a road presence, and you'll end up never feeling in the time zone for most of the year that you want to be in.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I mean, I think you could easily have people travel to play games and stuff. I hate how much we baby pro play in players. Part of Kyber.
At least with League of Legends, we baby the shit out of them. CS pros obviously actually travel, so like I won't say it's all esports pros. It is just League of Legends pros that
League of Legends pros, yes.
We baby the fucking shit out of. And I mean, look, most people in esports have experience with other games as well. Therefore, they understand.
Dude, this Vi is just down here 24/7. She must be dueling with this Nunu or something.
Bro, it's wild how much she's bought.
And lots of feather daggers.
Meanwhile, our top is 0-4. I gotta back even further.
I'm at least happy that like with like you Kyber and like other people, we're starting to build with some esports fans of like, if for League of Legends realizing we do baby players and stuff. Like I do feel there is a sense of community shifting and things of like.
Hey, I've always said
people
that. Whoa, now.
No, you have, but I'm
Okay.
talking about like
7 brawls just
for the longest time, even before you, David, just putting up some ideas like this. It was nonstop being shut down, nonstop being being called an idiot. Not
Well, how much of that do you think is like the big mouthpiece of the space was Travis? And Travis was like really good friends with a lot of the players, Doublelift and crew. And 9 times out, I'm not saying he's entirely going to take their side, but he's going to keep their perspective at face value more than most.
I think
Versus
it's
me,
less-
I have no ties. I do not care.
I think it's less like the idea of like, say, just Travis or mouthpieces as like, it was like the whole system top to bottom thinking and saying that. Like, it wasn't just like Travis is in the players. It was like the Travis, the players.
No, I know, but I'm saying the
Riot
vocal
themselves,
push of that,
Orgs.
knowing that Riot's a problem on that front. Like we've known that. Oh fuck, I don't have a choice. I have to ult. That still hit me? You're kidding me.
That's kind of bogus.
Wow. I think the media and the content creators have to be the ones that like really push it, in my opinion. And they garner a lot of fans because like especially in a world where players don't talk as much, especially in the league space, it's on the content creators and the media to drive that narrative and like really help promote the fan side of things.
Yes, but also like the orgs and the leaders of the orgs themselves.
True. I will give you that. Orgs definitely bear a lot of weight there, but orgs, I haven't always trusted management on orgs to make the right decisions there. So
Oh
yeah,
no, I don't disagree with you either. Like you're talking about like we need to we are the people who can control ourselves the most, and that's the right mentality for and you're 100% right on that. It is still one of the issues. Like what had taught fans all of this, or what put fans in these mindset, was just the mouthpieces of the scene being like players, the orgs, Riot, and people that were friends of the players like Travis and stuff, where it was all about like we can't do any of these things because it takes away practice time, it takes away X, it takes away Y, it takes away Z. Oh, it might cost a little bit. Like
the money part always will piss me off until the end of time. It's like you got to spend money to make money. Come on, we've been over this. How many times have we been over it at this point?
Like I still remember arguments where people were like, dude, it would just be too expensive for people to buy like, because I even like promoted ideas where like, wouldn't it like instead of like a lock-in tournament, imagine if you had like a deal with like Europe where like
Yeah,
half the
it's a
European
Riff
teams
Rivals
came-
type thing, but like
Yeah.
actually serious.
Yeah, and it's like a start of the year type thing that like people probably would take serious because like it's their first real chance to play as a team, and people were like, dude, that would be so much money. Like, you think teams have the money to fly people from like Europe to America? And I'm just like, they could just pay the players, like $20,000 less on their contracts, and that would cover all that easily.
Yeah. I mean, that's the big thing with the conversation around like adding more teams right now. Is like I hope people really, and I talked about this earlier, but for those that are new to the stream, so now Vi's over here. You know what? I got greedy. I can't complain. The part that people need to recognize is that if you are pushing for 10 teams in the league, is that it will cut player salaries. Because the majority of money that teams make in this ecosystem is from the global revenue pool. And when you're splitting up the global revenue pool even further, guess what? Player salaries are going to start dropping. Our players, players that are fighting for 10 teams, like you got to be understanding of what you're pushing for here. Are you willing to push against your own self-interest? Because the walkout showed that you weren't.
always wanted to be buried and resurrected in this outfit.
At least not for a long period of time. And to be fair, a lot of that's on double, if more than literally anybody else, but...
What's on Double Lift?
The player walkout, fucking up.
That's not on double lift. It was never gonna work. It was a bad walkout.
Oh, I mean, I agree it was a terrible. I'm saying he did effectively end it. Whether people like it or not, he did.
He said the thing that most of the players in the LCS were thinking.
Yes, which again is why I like tripled down on. I hope players understand the full repercussions of this. Do they? No, I doubt it. But I'm sorry, I only care so much about what like. I care about the players, but I don't care about the players like enough for me to overlook certain things that are better for the scene. If that makes sense. Without trying to be a dick about it.
No, yeah, and you said the same thing as back then as you would probably say now, and I know I would say too, is like if the players actually wanted any type of actual control or an influence on the scene, they would have unionized and actually forced a collective bargaining agreement.
That also combined with would have not stopped creating content and give up their voice and their leverage. Your voice is the most powerful thing you have. And giving that up just because you wanted to win internationally is a fool's mission.
I would say yes to that in some ways, but I also would say no in some. Like, I think what people don't realize from original, like, everybody will talk about the peak of like content creation and fandom and stuff with like professional League of Legends, and I always go back to like that was a time of Twitch and gaming where the thing that drove viewership most was, were you good at a game?
Yeah.
For North Americans, like, streaming and content has turned into like its own professional entertainment industry.
Agreed, but there's a balance that can be struck for most. Like, Los Ratones is proving that you can kind of have that balance. Now, obviously, they're not playing at the highest level, but they're playing at a level that is equivalent to the LCS, if we're being honest. In terms of, like, what you can do for output to also allow for entertainment and fandom growth.
But, like, would Los Ratones have been there if these weren't all, like, just like what I would call like long-term content creators? And like, that's part of the, like the thing of like if they started content to begin with, per se.
I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Like, the next Cadril might not exist because he hasn't started creating content yet, but he could exist if he starts. Like, you can't live in a hypothetical world of where like, oh, well, they're not gonna have views right now. You have to go under the assumption that people can make a name for themselves in some capacity and can continue to work towards that. Do we just give up Otacon here? Kind of feels like we are.
I think you kind of have to. Kane has no HP. Like, you have ults on your team, but I don't know how you guys can win a fight.
Kane has healed up a little bit. Alright, well, that's a start. Unfortunately, Kane was not able to heal up at all. So, tragic. Zyro, we gotta be careful.
And like the major problem, Clover, with like them not going to be unionized is just they were told from the start by so many people that becoming a union would likely mean they would make less money.
I'll do whatever needs to be done.
Alright, we gotta back off.
And when you tell a bunch of like 18 to 22-year-olds that they're going to be making less money, they're never going to do that in their mind then. Because like that's all they care about at that age is like money.
To be fair, I don't blame them for thinking that way. These are kids that really, I mean, some of them come from rich families, but for the most part, many of them haven't really known all that much money.
No, for sure.
So whenever you get that first taste of it, I understand wanting to protect it and not see, the bigger picture. But
then obviously Riot would never want a collective bargaining agreement because that would mean they have to release information.
I don't even know if Riot ever would agree to it.
Probably not.
Must know their every move.
That snowball really? Bro, you're fucking... Oh, she got Thornmail. Oh
This
my
is not your
god.
normal AP Nunu. This is just an annoying Nunu.
And it's because we're all AD too, other than Zyra. Truly
And
tragic.
like you said, like it makes sense why the players are thinking that. The problem is with the agents and the people who like should have been the more like adults in the room there.
No.
Ooh, I was
Let me just check Twitter, make sure no other major replies. Alright. We're just giving up Baron. That makes sense. Yep, he's dead. Zyra? Stunned?
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
And she still had ult after all that? You're kidding. God damn.
They both still had ult.
Hey, Murder Bird, how we doing? I just do not get to play this game. Like, there's... Oh, man.
I think the crazy thing is, I think you guys still have a good chance of winning this game.
Kinda. The Fat Nurse, thank you for the controller gift.
Death was nice and peaceful. Thanks for
In the video you mentioned about Yawn. What particularly? Gonna need to be more specific. I wanted to find that Yawn vid. Oh, on Twitter. I can find it here in a bit. But yeah, Yawn. I'll find it after this game. I'll show it. Hold on, let me. Let me.
I also saw he had a short today as well that was interesting about a certain team.
Los Rotanos.
Yep.
Really? Really, we're doing this.
Oh my god, they're all there.
And the good thing is Kane kills. But then gets exhausted and just immediately dies. Wait, this is actually a good... Well, it was a good play for Renekton, and then very quickly wasn't. Oh my god. Hanging up beat. Nope. Ain't gonna do it.
Are you saying, Healy, that David would suspect a side push a game with a TF and a Nunu and a Vi?
I mean, I might as well.
Death was a nice vacation for me.
Healy, you said support, but he had a pretty decent jungle game. And it's his favorite thing to do all game, which is his farm.
He doesn't die, because there's a Yasuo too. Oh my god, bro. Don't tell me Vi just straight up ends this game.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, TF's ending the game. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Wow. I will honor Kane. I think he gets that. I'm demoted to gold. Yeah. Woo.
Man, you're back to being able to play with me. But I'm not gonna be able to play this next game because I have D&D in 30 minutes.
Kill me. I'm getting John in here. We're winning a game. Him and I cannot be gold. Like, it's legitimately pissing me off. I cannot be gold.
Howdy.
Look who it is.
Hello,
Mr. Knox himself.
Hello, Nox.
I am canonically here. So
I waited on Con. I can't do it. I gotta go. Okay, let's find that video the chat was asking about.
God, that made me so sad. The double DQ.
Oh, I think it was great.
The fix is in, dude.
It's no fixes in. Are you kidding me?
And it's 2021 all over again to make Verstappen win.
I wish.
I will.
I'm just muting them real quick while we find the video for this. Ah, here it is. Oh, Jesus, it didn't. The sound is so low. Hold up. Let me ban that.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
Turn this up.
Knock, knock. Be a liquid fan, Shynock, for me.
That was the video in question. Yeah, Murder Bird, that was the video. How hard is TL trying to destroy me, dude? I mean, they're trying their ass off, that's for certain.
He hosted the New York event.
They did.
Who was first, Jan or Steve?
Jan.
I bring the heat.
They hosted a New York event. Was there any League of Legends presence at that New York event, David?
Yeah, TL Dave.
Myself.
See,
Because they had
I don't
League of
think they're
Legends
doing-
presence in Korea and England, so there wasn't any for this one. Which I will give them. I will give it credit. Like if you like, okay, I'm not gonna give credit. I still think there should have been League of Legends people here, to be very clear. But if you're talking pecking order of like how many fans are in New York of particular things, Smash and Hungry Box being first makes absolute sense. We are an FGC city over everything else. Valorant being second also makes sense, but I think League could have easily gotten third. But it's just Team Liquid specifically that I wouldn't say like their League program wouldn't be as like as big in New York City on that front.
this is where these
Kaylee,
teams
thank you for the
need to do
follow.
a better job of including veterans who might be retired that are affiliated with the team, because you could have thrown out like. I get why the professional team wasn't there, because they got to grind in Korea in the off season, because
Well, they're in the Kespa. And possibly the Fear tourney.
Yeah. Exactly. We gotta spend all of our resources for Korea.
I will say this sticker, pretty chill.
It does go hard. Dude,
I actually
TL
think doing it for Kespa is a good one.
TL,
Just going to go, no, but going for like events and doing a grind, I'm okay with that.
TL Waste Blue. I gotta say. I'm gonna say it.
How?
TL
What
has
do you
gold
think they
medal
need to do
blue.
more with Blue?
He needs to be his own social media account. He needs to have his own short form series.
Like the Colts Blue.
Yeah, like.
Oh, you're talking
he-
about their mascot.
Yeah, their
They
mascot.
need to make him the Gritty of esports.
I think they do need to have him like openly there, like on stage or stuff at events.
I mean, they do have them at some events, but not all of them. To Con's point, not enough. I mean, the problem is there are too many esports, and I imagine there's only so many suits. So
I mean, even if they can be in esports, he should be their content machine in short form videos and all like in different ways. Like,
I'm trying to think who you would have had for League of Legends TL in New York.
I mean, if they brought, like,
Lorlo.
a legend back in there. And Lorlo's not a bad one.
I don't think anybody remembers Lolo.
Enough to.
You can always try to get like Smithy back there a little bit. You know, like imagine if you did that event and you got tried bringing back most of like the 2019 TL roster.
Yeah, I was thinking like Poe Belter or Double Lift.
Let me go through their list of creators and just try and see.
Don't make me feel old. Not gonna know any of them.
She was there the entire time streaming. Average Jonas is the lead guy. Broxa, Bob Quinn. Or Bob Quinn.
Broxa's in Europe, so that makes sense for Europe.
Lorlo. Mid Beast.
Saint Vicious. There's, I mean,
Saint
he was probably
Vicious is TFT though.
Yeah. But so no like former pros though, yeah.
No. There's like clearly on that list, like other than who did I say other than Lorlo? Is Lorlo's American, right? I know it's probably a really dumb question, but like
Canadian? I would guess Canadian.
but he doesn't like co-stream LCS, right?
Oh.
He does. It's very small amounts of.
I'm surprised he doesn't.
But even like when you think of that, like I think that's one missed opportunity that some of the legacy orgs just don't do is they don't ever like do anything to honor some of their past teams.
I really only C9 does with like Medios.
Yeah, like I think C9's a great example of like their original roster of High, Balls, Lemon Nation.
Dude, shout out Lemon Nation. If you
Like-
haven't seen his Insta, you should do
Yep.
it.
Oh, it's hilarious. It is one
Oh.
of the funniest things in the world now.
Living his best life.
Some would say his Bay life.
Like they should have had they should have done like something for their 10-year anniversary of like their first split in the LCS.
Elimination and Balls don't do anything. High works for the team.
He does?
Even if they don't do anything.
Oh,
it's just,
yeah,
like, a
he's
nice
player
reminder
manager.
to the
I forgot.
fans Of like, hey, you can educate people who are new to the scene, like Dizzy Dave.
Sorry, swallow wrong. Give me a second.
He said I heard swallowed a rodent. That's what I heard. Hey, Mason, how we doing?
Oh, swallowed water wrong. I tried to breathe. Realized I'm not a fish.
Have you tried being a fish?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, do you like fish sticks?
That makes you a gay fish.
God damn it, you beat me to it.
Well, we don't need to know if Nox likes Fortnite character.
No.
You don't need to know if he's
Shout out Kanye, dude. Well, maybe not shout out Kanye.
Yeah, how about... Yeah, no, I don't...
No, straight that one back. Shout out South Park for being right yet again, though.
Yeah, that's true. Get myself carpal tunnel at work, so no league for me. Oh, damn, that sucks. There we go. 21 stacks.
And we're still building. Lights go down.
Have you experienced the awesomeness of Malphite Jungle?
Not yet. Thank God.
It is hilarious. It's actually pretty good too.
I've heard that it's good. Is it just like one of those things that will stick around for next year, or will it be gutted before then?
I don't think it'll be gutted because it's not overpowered. But you have two ways to build, like more support or tank. Picking the jungle.
Hello, Mr. Blue.
Oh. David was saying, Blue, that he wants you on stage more for TL games as the mascot.
Yeah. That was the direct word said. Alright, this game so far is kind of a problem.
I feel like Yumi is not a good support to have with Smolder.
I mean, I just hate Yumi in general, but that's a whole other point.
Do you think she's
Have
a
you
bitch
fought
pick?
against the new champ yet?
Once.
How's that go?
Not fun.
You mean a revive is not a good ability to have?
It wasn't
As a
the
passive?
revive, it was the knockup.
Oh.
There we go, that's 4 stacks.
Do you think Riot's been trying to figure out so long how to bring back the Aatrox that they got rid of right when like Aatrox got popular with that old kit?
Yeah, they made it into a dragon soul, and it was even worse.
Ah,
like, a
the
built-in
OG Chemtech soul. Good times.
Yeah, you can't have a revive. It's just, it's too overpowered.
Hey, shout out to somebody
So-
hearing "Go Back" in the background, and calling it out. We'd love to hear that.
I agree with that because I like you have to gut the rest of the champion. Like the only time a revive I think works is like in Nivea A.
Yeah, or you're that, or like Zillion ult. But like it on passive, I don't know what the cooldown is for it either. But
I
if
had
it's
a-
not at least
0-15's that had on your team yesterday. Jesus, that sounds miserable. Sounds like the worst possible experience in the world.
it's still no ban. It's new champ. I don't think they ban for bad play on new champ.
No. There's got to be a higher tolerance threshold on that one.
Yeah. Oh, you know, we said Poe Belter for TL, but I wonder if he can't, because wasn't he?
I mean, he's
PSG
affiliated with
Splash.
PSG, but like I feel like
But he wouldn't be at a TL event. That's what I'm
Nah, if anything, he'd be at like a near airport event. Oh wait, they don't exist anymore.
I mean,
I'll
sounds
just-
like Los Ratonas might be going that same way.
I don't think they're going. Nah, it sounds like they're just gonna do that tour thing that they were talking about. At least that's the perception that I get.
I think they'll get a spot.
What in the LEC?
Yeah.
If they do, oh boy. NLR and LCS when? Ah, no. First and foremost, that branding. Not the best. For an LCS team, not the best.
Los Ratonas.
What would you potentially like? Let's say, David, you won a huge Powerball,
Yeah.
and you're gonna put like, let's say like 20 million of it aside to
Buy my
go
condo
into
on the
the
Upper West Side.
Sure, you'll have plenty of
Retire
other
happily.
things to do that. But I'm saying 20 million of that, you were like, I'm gonna invest into like a North American LCS team. What would you name the teams?
Whatever
Oh,
team I
create
pick.
your own. No, you're creating your own. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not creating my own. That's the point. I don't want to own my own work. I don't want to own my own business. I watched my family do it growing up, and I don't want to do it.
Fair.
Well, that's a way to kill it.
There's a lot of pitfalls that come with owning your own business, and I feel like I have seen the stress that it brings people. I've seen the damage it can possibly do at times, and I would just feel more comfortable personally with investing my time and resources into a brand that maybe I can get like a seat at the table at, rather than fully owning it. If that makes sense.
I think it makes some sense, but I also figured what I was saying there is a little bit more. You'd have FU money so much that like it wouldn't be as extra stressful as like a family-owned business. That's like the family.
It's not even about the money. Like it's about the pressure that comes with it. That's something that money, like regardless of if you have unlimited funds or not, that keeps you up at night. If you care, that keeps you up at night. And maybe it'd be different. Maybe once I'm in that position, my mentality changes to the point where, you know, my answer is different. But as of right now, that's where my answer would be. Will I stop at 10 teams, make 18 with relegation? I mean, you got to have a limit somewhere, man.
Isn't it so funny that the whole time you were looking for me on those pretty islands, I was on another pretty
There we go.
island?
Also, why is our team asking to forfeit when we have a smolder kale? We are not forfeiting at all in this game.
That is a good question, you. But I'm gonna add another team. Do you feel flattered that TL and FlyQuest are trying to win you over so hard?
I feel pretty good about it, obviously. It's, at minimum, obviously flattering.
That was amazing. Amazing to lead again.
It was.
We're killing buddies.
Has every team been in your DMs or just like the top 10?
For the most part, everybody's kind of been in my DM, and I've used my fucking fly on that. You gotta be kidding me.
God. You saw what I did there.
Yeah, I did. I was like...
And Arrow said he doesn't care about you, David. Fuck you.
And that's worth. Yeah, every team barring Sentinels on my list has reached out in some way, shape, or form.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Question with more teams.
I know, it sucks. If you joined C9, you'd have to shave your head.
I was going to say,
or with Dom and
or if they didn't contact you, they fulfilled every single request you have for a team, and they're still not the one you'll pick.
Joke's on you, I don't need to shave my head to be on the path of an arrow. Thank you, Father's Jeans.
Hey, I'm curious what Dom looks like now that he probably got it cleaned up after his stream. And he did reply to the tweet of, do you need a wig? I think it was Mark Z. He said yes. So I'm hoping it's just like a long blonde wig.
Or like even dark hair. Like a long dark hair wig. That's like his old school Dignitas days.
Oh, that'd be funny.
That went well. LCS Most Wanted. I'd say the LCS Most Wanted was Quid for sure. Followed by Inspired. But I know what you mean. I appreciate it. God damn. I desperately need to get better stacks at this moment. 113 at 14 minutes is not great.
Now you're ready to prowl.
An ally has been slain.
Jesus. Alright, so they're missing mid, which means they could be bot side, which also means I should probably take it back.
I was just looking.
No, I shouldn't take it back because we don't want to lose tower.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Alright, there we go.
I smell people.
I would love to follow up on that, but alright, jungle's top side. Low key kind of perfect.
Go away.
Alright, 119. Oh fuck. How about I not deal with that? That doesn't sound fun. Nope. We're running away. Okay. That works. That works. Fine. I ain't gonna complain about that. Holy shit. Talia, don't even try. Or maybe try. That was a lollipop if I've ever seen one. Holy shit.
Has been slain.
Yeah, Amumu smurfed the shit out of that fight. Yikes. Yikes. Not good. $5.17. Nah, I don't even have enough for second item. Oh, man. Kale's 3 and 5. We've lost all objectives so far.
Better not be having too much fun without me.
So he's 4 and 5, but we still scale pretty hard, so that's good. Red, white. I don't fight. I know the rules.
Hey, Con.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know when I wake up whether it's a good day to hate David Shylock or not?
Is the sun
I
up?
wake up.
You wake up and
That's it. If I woke up,
oh,
it's
that's
probably
true.
a
That's
good
true.
day.
That's fair.
Many such cases. Definitely not a huge fan of him.
You guys clearly love me.
It wouldn't surprise me if David was going to agree with that, you know, that article I shared this morning.
You are
saying that,
complaining that a scaling
You know.
smolder is taking kills and stacks.
Americans not buying cell phones every year is a reason the economy stunts.
don't even remember last time I bought any phones, to be honest with you.
Tragic.
Jokes write themselves.
Or they just walk into the lane.
I thought we'd be able to kill that Zed, just the two of us, but apparently not. I would have Mumu build. A Mumu belt, Leandries. There's really not all that much tank, necessarily. I don't know if LDR is going to be the play. Well, I guess it would because I've shielding or healing from him, Yumi. I don't need Bloodthirster. Hot take, Morgan goes back to the No, Morgan is not going back to the LCK after the Kespa Cup. That's not happening, Max.
It doesn't even make any sense.
That was a great ward.
Marino says people think there's no
You know,
Imperial dragon. He never lets me prove them wrong.
that's it. You know. We really can't get this tower. You're telling me we can't push together as a team to get this tower. There we go. I'm gonna move better flash. There we go. Alright, now somebody needs to go catch bot wave so we can push that as well. And it's probably going to be me because Kale's going top. Zed's coming down from top side, so I have to roam this way. Just in case Zed decides to do some fuck shit. Alright, so we give up that dragon as well. Talia, you are 4-4. Why are you bitching this much? Do you ever stop talking?
Errands? I hate errands.
And now he's muted, so that's fun.
Humans are so weird. It's like 1 minute they're all small and round, and the next they're all thin and...
Has to get the last... Yep, see, there's the 5th death. Now he's just going to start running it. Now is when it gets interesting.
Nope.
$195. I'm close to being able to carry the game.
Oh, Cameroar sounds so...
4-4 though? Okay. He's 4-5. What's your point? See? We have a Kale.
Oh, you're almost to your stacks too.
202. Zed made a flash play.
Zoe is playing bad. She does damage. Dude, that was fucking happening. The mass ping.
Zed's still bot lane.
What? Maybe Yukon. I feel like you'll know this. Didn't they get rid of like you can't ping people?
What? You can turn it off.
Or maybe that's. I thought it was like the toxicity patches they tried. Like it stopped you from being able to ping like alive.
They changed the bait emote to the fish bait emote to a question mark because the bait emote was being used as a hang yourself emote.
Yep.
I think they do put like a thing where if you ping too much, you might get like a timeout from pings.
Oh yeah, right.
But I think expert people who are used to pinging people know what that amount kind of is. So
TL fans are
yeah,
overhyping
flexible.
Morgan, another summon. I mean, we'll see. I agree with you. I'm worried about it, but
Vaughn is typing way too much in their Discord. I don't think he has any confidence this year.
why are you paying so much attention to the ops? You worried?
No, that was just something I saw in the C9 Discord. I just keep repeating it without actually verifying it because it's funny.
Hmm. Okay. That might be game. I love losing.
we know.
Oh. I'll wait. It's after this game. Dave, I have a golf question for you.
I'll have a golf answer.
Yep. I just need you to look up these pair of gloves. I just wanted to see if they'd be really good. I'm not gonna buy them, they're way too expensive.
PXGs.
No, the TaylorMade's wedge set. But they partnered with Red Bull F1. So
Oh boy.
insane.
We ain't gotta talk about that flash. We ain't gotta talk about it at all. But we are gonna go Baron after I push out this mid wave.
Well, it is officially time for me to go and blow my-
Have fun with D&D.
That's fun, though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Baron looks so cool.
Baron looks amazing.
Winnable.
Absolutely winnable. We have a Kale that's level 16 now.
3 items?
Yep.
3 items.
We got the zoomies.
Like, this game is heavily winnable.
Your stacks.
They got Chemtech, which kind of sucks, but
Hey, at least it doesn't revive, am I right?
not wrong.
I do find it funny how they had to get rid of that revive and add a gun revive only to make a champion that has a passive in it. This time it'll be different.
So hungry I could eat a whole bunch of grumps.
Oh, bro, we nuke waves now. Holy shit. How are we not all grouped together under a Zerath ult? Alright, this game is winnable, folks. I am 200 gold off of IE. There we go. And that's a kill top side. Somebody just grab bottom.
Hey, Mom, what are the fire thingies next to my ears called? Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna have to back after this. I thought we'd be able to make a tempo play, but I guess not.
I guess the next fight is gonna be.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Unless Zoe dies right here, which she's about to.
Cal got a turret. Kale's over pushing. Might be collapsing.
Yeah, Kale's dead. Yeah, they are all collapsing right now.
She might actually go get out.
Oh, she got out, son of a bitch.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a rivet.
Barely.
Alright, we gotta run. We gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta run. Go.
We're supposed to get the first snow of the year this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. And then it's supposed to be in the 30s just all of next week.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
so happy I'll be in Mexico.
Play this slow, guys. We gotta grab mid wave. Oh, fuck. What was that, Talia? Talia, what was that?
Please report this to Leah.
It's amazing how winnable this game is, and she's trying to chuck it.
How many deaths? 7.
Only 7. Like,
I do feel bad because underleveled and can't get any farm.
yeah, but not really. She's 17. She's higher than me. Can't get any farm? Fine, but my items are way more important than hers at this point.
True.
Same with the Kale. Like, me and Kale getting farm is all that matters.
Oh, she has the book too. That's troll. Oh, okay, Kale. Talk your shit.
I have 45 seconds until Elder. We've cleared out almost all their vision. Kale's full level. Or full 18. We've got all vision cleared out. If they give up, we gotta go now. We gotta go now. Second this comes up, we gotta go. They're gonna grab Baron immediately. Alright. And now we go back and we fight. I'm not sure why Talia zoned there, but we've got double Elder buff. We should be fine. There we go. I'm down to trade mid laners. That's fine by me. That's fine. She can keep healing us up. Oh, that fucking killed. That's good. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. They can't do shit. Alright. We got a little bit left of Elder, but it's fine. There we go. Alright, let me grab an item real quick. Is Cam bigger than usual? No, Cam's in a normal spot. Okay, we're in a really good spot that we just straight up bully them. Just let me auto once, and I nuke them. Oh, Kale. I'm backing. There we go. No. No, fucking. Oh, she flashed right on me. Fuck. What happened? Who died? Oh, Kale and Celia died over in that fight. Oh, man. Bro, we were so close to. If we just had a jungler that didn't give up. Oh my god.
Cool.
Have I tried playing Expedition 33? Nah, I have not.
Oh, you're missing out. Game of the year.
Why would I want to play a fucking shitty
I've heard that.
FF14 knockoff?
Because it's better. No, it's amazing. That game is actually amazing.
Bro, that game was so winnable. It's so annoying. How am I demoting further into gold?
Wait, are you in gold?
Yes.
Oh, dude, stop the queue.
No, absolutely. Oh, wait, you can play? Let's go.
Yeah.
Get in here.
Oh, yeah. I got you back up last time. At
You
least a couple of
wanna know how my ranked games are going? Let's see. Loss, loss,
Oh, damn it, I turned off. I'm loading it.
loss, loss, loss,
Real
loss,
quick.
loss.
Tell me how cool these are.
Hang on, I'm in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on a 7-game loss streak right now.
Jeez.
In solo queue.
I'm loading it up. Look up tailor-made wedge set Red Bull. Let's see what
Or
your
don't.
opinion on it. Or I mean, yeah, or don't. You know, fuck me, but. Yeah, they're MG5s.
Yeah. Pretty sick, not gonna lie.
Right? Don't those look sick? I would never play with them. But
The
like,
black matte finish, really nice.
and then the racing flag on the
Yep.
outside. Yeah. No.
Pretty clean. Pretty clean.
If only money was no object, right?
Yeah, you know. Kind of how
Not
life
good enough to
works,
buy a
unfortunately.
$750 wedge set that I would hang up and never use.
This is gonna be my final game of the night.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, did I demote?
No, not you. Not you just got to pick your other role.
Oh.
Reporting from the Esports Observer.
Uh-oh.
A New York Times report suggests the Saudi Arabian government's public investment fund is out of cash for future investments, at least in the short term.
Is that why the EWC got moved to Australia?
Is that what? EWC got moved?
No. No. I'm thinking something else. I'm thinking something else. I'm thinking of a different sport. It's not in Australia this year because I thought they might have run out of money. Oh, well, damn. We're already banning.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
Jesus, it's going quick.
Constriction due to the investments that are not bearing financial fruit or worse are regularly losing money. That's literally esports.
Hell yeah. Who do you want?
Anything engage, honestly. They picked just wow. They've got jumps.
Ooh,
They've got a lot. This
This
comp.
team comp is nasty.
Ugh.
Give me the Varus.
Yeah. Ziggs might have been a play here because of the.
Diana.
Yeah, I guess Poke Varus is going to be the play. Nope, not at all. Never mind. Can't do that. Bro, if the Saudi esports money dries up already, one, that's fucking hilarious, and two, maybe we can finally get back to where we're actually at as an esport.
The Nine Flash is fine.
Brock Purdy's thrown 3 interceptions in the first half.
Oh, that was a while ago.
God damn.
Also, why? If the Hecarim was going Hecarim, why do you even ask?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a good answer for you. Saudi over. Bro, there's no way the Esports World Cup was ever making them money. Like, that's the wild part.
I love the music right now.
Bro, I love the train going around the Nexus. I could literally stare at this thing all goddamn day.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Does Beastland save the Saudi government? No, it does not. There's literally nothing that, like, I'm sorry. They're just, it's amazing how well they're pissing through money. It's fucking hilarious, if you ask me.
I started Q. Otherwise, I probably should have started E. We might have been able to, but
I was about to say I'm Poke Forest, but then I realized I'm not.
No, you die at Poke Bars. Just gonna mute him in the chat already.
I'm thinking about the thumbnail that I'm going to use for that 10 team LCS video, and I immediately just realized that I have to put TSM in the thumbnail. Because it would be fucking hilarious. The key. See, I disagree. I think the key crushing is a great in theory.
Just barely missed it.
I also wasn't paying attention, so that's on me. Key crushing was great in theory, but the execution of it felt like a little weird with how slow it took.
Oh, there we go.
Is he gonna jump in?
Oh, those are what biscuits look like. I was like, what the fuck? I don't. What's your damage shot?
Not great until I get my E.
Okay. Oh, we'll hold off. Level 3?
Yeah, preferably.
Okay. Gotcha.
There we go. Hey, Big O Slaps, thank you for the raid.
Watch out, Windows here.
Yep, I see him. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. I didn't get it. Wow, that's tragic.
Oh, we should go on them. We should go.
I also have nothing up.
You try to waste them.
An ally has been slain.
Pinged. Oh wow. Good side stuff. What? Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Push this and we dive if she says.
Yep.
Let me take.
I am more than fine.
Oh, just barely.
It also didn't help that I ran out of mana for my Q. Otherwise, 100% would have killed that way quicker.
You left me to die.
An ally has been slain.
Sure, get that. Yeah, get your reset. Just reset.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose the play,
If you
but
stay
it's
right there,
fine.
you should get it. Ah.
Tragic.
Oh, it's just barely.
Yep.
Damn.
I got a hell of a back though. So.
Oh yeah, I got you 2 kills.
Full boots, an extra dagger, and a sword.
My attack
I
speed
don't-
is insane combined with my empower Q.
Hell yeah.
We're sitting in a real good spot.
Sweet. This is big wave. Let's just focus on it.
Should have hit that.
Oh, and you're stomping in CS.
Yep. I'm crushing him.
Get cannon for you.
Thank you, sir. Yep, coming up.
He's right there, so careful. Yeah.
Yep. I just want to get a ward down on it.
We got it.
Alright, there we go. And we're back in lane.
Yep. As the wave's coming. Perfect.
Just gonna hold off a little bit.
I think he's backing. Oh, I fucked up.
You're fucking with me! You're fuck.
I fucked it up.
I should have flashed it. I was trying to. Oh. I still should have been able to outplay that.
Damn.
Oh, I should have. The second I saw him channeling that, I should have flashed over the wall, killed the Trist, and then just killed him. Damn it. Oh well. They're all missing over here.
They're all grubs. Just in case. Okay.
Does he not know that?
Do
I
we
get,
kill
like,
him under tower or no?
We do in 2 seconds.
No, just focus towers.
Got it. Let me shove out this wave, deny as much as we can.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the Trist was thinking.
Kill him. Oh, never mind.
No.
Ooh. If she jumps in,
Yep.
I do have ult. Second she jumps in, I'm ulting her immediately.
She does have more damage. Just FYI.
That's fine. We still kill her.
Okay. Ult's in 20.
Wait, my mana is actually kind of low. Okay, never mind. I have enough for a Q now.
Yeah, just focus wave. Ult's up in 5 and sorry, now 5 seconds. Jump down on that. So now we're good.
I do not have enough for next item, so no real point in me backing.
I'm looking. She's. Oh damn.
Alright, we're doing fine.
I feel like jungler's down here.
Yeah,
know.
we
Just
gotta
feel.
get vision.
Yeah, I don't have a word, but I can walk. Yep.
That's good enough.
He's right. Yep.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, he's mid.
An ally has been slain.
Do you have ult? You do.
I do. I just want to.
Oh. We're big.
There we go.
Space. Okay, good amount of gold. I got a locket.
I'll just let her take that. That's fine. And that's full item for me. There we go.
Go. Back in it. Our mid is not having a good time though.
Didn't think you would.
I'm gonna try to hold it.
That's fine. We have full item now, so we absolutely take advantage of her. Oh, you meant mid. Hold mid. Never mind.
Yeah. Sorry. I just didn't
No,
want.
you're fine.
Yeah, really. Oop. Ooh.
Coming.
Yep. Don't come, don't come. We're all dead. We're all dead, bro.
Enemy killing spree.
Yeah.
If Hakram dares to say one thing whenever Tristana literally came over, I swear to God, I'm gonna blow a gasket.
They're all majority is physical.
Yep.
It's okay. The Hecarim doesn't really do. It does damage, but against that, it's hard.
That's his. That's that.
But
Jesus Christ.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Fucking hate Tom Kench. Should have known he was gonna be there. Oh, are you okay? Yeah, you're fine. Oh,
Nope.
Are you? Oh my God, this guy's an enter. Can you go in on?
Oh my God.
What?
Whew. Thank God I have my W.
Oh, Tristana stayed. Interesting.
I don't think any of them are actually gonna be hitting on me or hitting me, but I feel like if there was a game to go,
Thornmail?
I'll let you decide: Redemption or Thornmail.
Redemption. Redemption's still strong. How many stacks does Smolder have? Smolder has 124. That's actually not bad.
For us or for him?
For us. And for him. Both.
We'll look at him. Evil. Stun him. Tom catch. Stun him. Root.
There we go.
Just focus tower if he's safe.
Yep.
Kill him after.
He's definitely gonna try and go in on us, or he's not.
Nice. Let's base and go mid.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we got first start.
There we go. Come on. Shen hopefully goes bot. Shen's way ahead.
Yeah.
And
no, the
has-
Shen is crushing it.
Has insane items for this game.
And I don't know why this person went in Wits End.
Something new about FlyQuest? Nope. Nothing new about FlyQuest, Justice.
What? Good dodge.
Thank God. That would have been bad.
Yeah, I think you die if that hits.
Oh, can we collapse? Oh my God, you hit that. Alright, shoving out mid. We have 55 seconds still.
Yep, yep. Yeah, they're topside, so we get this turret. Oh, maybe not. You just get in. Yeah. Oh, thank God, actually. Ooh.
Yeah, get out of here. I need 1,400 for the right amount of gold, but let's just shove this real quick.
Yeah. So that's TP. Fiora. Yep.
Aurelia.
Oh, I don't have it.
Fuck, I'm dead.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
Oh my fucking God, I really lived that. Holy fuck.
Oh, wait. I'm base. You can get that with the next wave if you want.
No, I'm backing. What the fuck was that? That was a sequence. That was a sequence. What the hell?
Oh.
Oh.
We were shading everything.
I thought I was donezo. Like, I did not think there was a world where I walk out of that alive. I'm going bot, grabbing that wave.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, Otacon's up in 30.
No, this Smolder is
Problem.
having a game.
Okay. Was I supposed to be scared or something, Aurelia?
Uh-oh.
Unstoppable. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay. the unkillable tank team.
Is anybody able to get here for Nope, not with,
Well,
not with
jungler's
jungler
up,
death.
so-
Nope, that ain't gonna happen.
Come down to warded though. I've not been doing my support job on that.
Alright, let's kill him in mid.
Oh! That's not it. Uh-oh. I'm in danger.
You're in danger. How do you think I feel? Ooh, shit. Shen, why are you signaling Mia?
I'm in danger.
Not if we can get there.
No, I mean, I'm dying.
Oh no, I'm in danger. Yeah, I was definitely in danger, but it's fine.
Yeah,
Smolder
but,
lives.
That's... Oh, if he just auto attacks. It's okay. I hit 20 wrong buttons.
Yeah, I did not like that angle that we were approaching that fight. That's ultimately on me. I shouldn't have listened to the Shen.
Oh, we should actually. We should do it. Fiora just TP top. Granted, she's not a human, so.
No, Fiora's not playing the game. Okay. Let's see. How many stacks does Smolder have? He's 218. He's about to hit 225 for this fight.
Uh-oh.
I'm on my way.
I don't know why you questioned.
Oh, they're coming to fight.
Still win this. Quadra!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
I couldn't see shit in the middle of that. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna stand here and keep autoing. That's it. That's the only thing I'm gonna do. Holy fuck. God, Varus is the GOAT.
Get this real quick.
What team do I think will be most exciting to watch? I think FlyQuest will be the most fun to watch next year in terms of development. Holy crap, what a fight.
Can you double Knights Vow somebody?
I don't think so.
We'll find out, 'cause I'm getting one. No, he's dead. Oh, he's out.
Oh my god, he made it out. Surely, okay, yeah, they gave up chasing.
I was just making sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I was coming down for Shen. Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm knocked up. I'm so dead. Yeah.
Oh, we should keep you alive.
I was way too far up.
was not paying attention to our team. Do you think Lion's going to be a good team? I think they have the potential to be, but I'm not sold that they're just automatically going to be this top team that people are making them out to be.
Lion has the potential to be #1 or like number 6.
Yep.
Because all of their players are known to tilt off the face of the earth.
Yep.
I mean, we saw Inspired run it down on Worlds. Like,
yep.
If you do it there, you're gonna do it in LCS. I don't think we get there in time, do we?
I do. I think I do.
Up behind you.
Never mind. No, we don't.
Okay. It's all good.
Wait, come here. Never mind. God damn. Okay. Relax.
Drugs. Souls in 230.
Yep. I'm gonna start taking some of his camps.
Oh. I mean, I don't have wave clear. I need someone mid. No, I guess Shen actually plays waves decent.
Wait, I'm coming. I'm coming. Why are we... No, stop. Why are we pathing up that way?
We're not. It was there. We're 4-man. We should just...
Yep. Stay together.
Yeah. Shen's R soon. No, he's R for fights. That's fine. Oh, I missed.
They have anybody over the wall? No. Dragons in a minute.
You ward just warded there.
I don't. Well, I got blue. It'll go away quick, and I'd rather save it. We gotta run. Aurelia is in a position to collapse on us.
We're good.
I'm not. I don't think I am.
Stop the TP.
Nice.
Ooh, Jesus, he hurt.
There we go. Level 16 ults. Let's shove out this mid wave and then we can go down.
Right here. Yep. Oh.
Huh? Oh, or buster shot.
Damn it.
Behind us. We can kill. Or not.
Fuck. He got melted, by the way.
Yes, he did. He also played it a little too close to the chest, but
yeah, he must have been under tower. Right? We don't start this.
No, but we can absolutely pick him off.
Yeah. Trying to play it slow for my ult.
Oh, Shen's just going in down below. This is a terrible angle. Jesus. I mean, I heal up, so it's not a big problem.
We're good. I mean, we've slowed it down. Damn. Okay.
Can we still fight it?
Yeah. Nope. Okay.
Like, going badly. I've got full item after this wave.
Gotcha. The tower. We got 2 towers. Yeah, that's not the worst.
No, it's not terrible. Could be better, but
Hecarim dying kind of fucked it.
alright, I'm back. I got that. I'm gonna work on GA next.
Yeah. Actually,
I feel like GA is pretty good.
yeah, because I think we stay alive long enough for you to matter. Oh, we should hard push, hard push.
That's not
No,
good.
fucking smolder, dude. Yeah, Peel's just hit.
They can collapse on this, but we should be fine.
They're
Smolder!
Oh, Smolder.
Smolder, please! We can't be doing this shit.
Watch out, back up. Yeah. We got base. The Second died somewhere. Yeah, she's basic.
We gotta protect Smolder.
Yep, we're good, we're good. I volt. We're gonna get collapsed on, so just keep running back.
There we go. Worth. There we go.
Like I lied.
There we go. Congrats on grosses here. Hey, thank you, Trespasser. I also appreciate the throwback to, you know, the actual last name. It's kind of a nice little Easter egg for those that know. I was gonna say, you guys should be able to end this. You have a Hecarim and a Smolder and a Shen. Shen Q damage.
Say, because I do no fucking damage to this. Go group up.
There we go.
I was just
GG.
hitting it. I don't give a fuck.
Am I back to
Yeah,
plat?
you
No,
guys
I
killed.
lost the game after I hit 75 LP, so.
Oh.
But we end the game or end the night on a win, which is the important part.
Oh
And
my
I
God,
did a
guess what?
fuck ton of damage. What?
Wait.
Don't tell me.
I'm gold 4.
Oh, you're going for. Hey, we can keep playing now. Let's go.
Hell yeah, dude. Look at that. I didn't realize I was that close.
Hey, now we can fully grind to plat or to diamond, baby. The two of us.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, dude.
Congrats, man. When's the last time you were gold?
2017?
Hey, there we go. That's the first time in 8 years we got you to gold, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
That's a big dub. And now we get you to
Cool.
plat. Are you ready for that?
Hell yeah. Oh, and then we screw ourselves royally for it.
For NLR?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, you know, we'll worry about that whenever the time comes. All right, folks. That's going to be it for me. Let's see. Is there anybody else? Is there anybody that we want to raid over on Twitch? Is there anybody that is streaming that I can take a look at on the League of Legends category?
Ooh, let's see here. Smallest to let's do low to high. Let's see.
That's asking for problems.
Oh yeah, okay.
Do we bait the TL? Do we see if Mid Beast knows who I am?
There's Sanchovies too. This is the deal?
I'd rather more Mid Beast than Sanchovies.
I'm trying to see if there's anyone I even like know.
Sexual themes? Jesus Christ.
A Viper? I recognize that name.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
There's a
Sorry.
there's a thing that's blocked that says sexual themes.
Oh, Lorlo? Okay.
No. All right, let's do mid beast. Let's see it. Let's do a test. See if he's even heard of me. Fuck it. All right. Y'all have a great night if you're watching on YouTube. Y'all have a good one. Those on Twitch, go say hi to Mid Beast, okay? And readying up the raid.
Damn, dude, this champion is sick.
And let's go. Have a good night.